Good morning everybody. It is the 1st of the 1st 2019, so happy new year to you all. Just wanted to do a quick video on my reasons for no dig. Seems to be out in the domain a lot at the moment, so I just thought I'd give you my reasons. Not trying to convert anybody, it's just why I think no dig is what it is, and my reasons for going over and what I think of it after 1 year of growing in this way. For a couple of years I've been following Charles Dowding and his no dig methods. I've watched his videos 3 or 4 times, most of them, so yeah, I got quite into him. My biggest challenge was weeding and time. I had 3 large beds down here, and with work, getting up at 3:30, 20 to 4 in the morning, getting home at 5, 6 o'clock at night, didn't want to do much at the weekend, and weeds always beat me, and I like things to be tidy. So last February I decided to take the plunge and go no dig, and I must say it is the best thing I've done. These plots have had compost on them in November, and I've not weeded any of them. The ground is spongy, holds water, but water doesn't run off. When it rains, it sinks in and stays in. The crops I grew last year had no fertiliser on them whatsoever, just the compost, and the quality of the plants was very, very good, the best I've had, I'm sure of it. One thing I did notice, the way things grew, there wasn't a lot of nitrogen, so things didn't grow leggy. They grew good colour and strong plants. I can highly recommend it to anybody. I had to buy in the compost last year, and I bought in compost this year, and to do it all. The original soil underneath here was excellent. You couldn't ask for better soil, but when you dig, you bring up all the seeds, and 1 year's seed is 7 years weed, I think the saying is. So my philosophy is, if it works for you, do it the way it works for you. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and I understand the people who say they want to keep gardening the old-fashioned way, as they call it, or the old way. Well, if it suits you, that's great. We're all different. We all arrive at 10 in different ways. 9 plus 1 is 10, 8 plus 2 is 10, 5 times 2 is 10, but we're all after the same results, and if you get them results the way you do it, that's great. I must admit, you can't beat seeing a plot, big plot, rows of veg, and somebody digging in the winter, autumn time and winter. It's great. That's the way things are, or always have been. But I think no dig is starting to take over. Not take over, but it's altering people's opinions. It gives me more time to garden. When I want to come out and sow seeds, I come out and sow seeds. I'm not coming out, preparing an area, spending half the day preparing it, and then sowing the seeds. It gives me more time to do the nicer things of gardening. I won't rant on too long. But yeah, for me, it's a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. As you can see, no weeds at all. There isn't anything. I'm not saying I won't get them in the spring. I did get 1 or 2 small weeds, But if you do get weeds, and the easiest way to hoe them off is like that with your hand, and they've gone. And that's about all there is to the weeding. But the crops definitely grow better, no doubt about it. Last year was a hard year with the water and the heat, and I still had some of the best crops I've ever had, and I'm a bit tight with the watering. I should be a bit better with it. That's some elephant garlic I've put in. You can see the size of them. They're well, good strong plants. Not too much nitrogen in the soil for those, and they'll grow steadily and strong, and a strong plant will help ward off any infections or disease or anything like that. So to my way of thinking, anybody who's skeptical about no dig shouldn't be, because it's the best thing I've done. The compost obviously has cost me a couple £100, I think, maybe £250, but it's my hobby, and I get an end result. And how many hobbies give you an end result that can save you money in that respect as putting food on the table? So that's just my reasons for going no dig, and I wish I'd done it 15 years ago when I started gardening. But we live and learn. So I wish you all the best for the new year. Each to their own with the gardening, and I look forward to seeing everybody's updates for the coming season, which is virtually upon us. Get January out of the way, and we know which direction we're heading in. So a happy new year to you all, and thank you very much for everybody who has subscribed. It's been a pleasure watching everybody's channels and their videos. You learn so much. When somebody's talking and showing something, I'm looking in the background. How have they done that? Look at that, that's good. That's a good idea. And that's how we all learn. So happy new year to you all, and speak to you soon. Bye.